Hi, everybody. I'm doing another update on the health situation. I'm in my backyard. I'm not in my van because it's like almost 100 degrees already. I barely got out here and I'm just sweating like crazy. I brought the dog out. Shadow's got to have her outside time, even though she gets hot. I leave her out for a little bit. But anyway, back to the situation. I went and got my blood test back that I talked about in the last one. My white blood cell count had dropped some, but not a lot. My platelet count is still way up, or it went way up. My red blood cells are still low. They still think I have an iron deficiency, which I am taking. You can hear the airplane up there. I am taking medication for that now. I am just not the same. I tried last Friday or what? I don't know exactly when it was. I tried going to IKEA with my sister. I thought, I'm doing better, I'll go. That was the biggest mistake of my life. I got there. Now watch for mosquitoes. I got there and got up because some stores are huge, got up the escalator to get in and immediately had to go to the bathroom. It was bad, really, really bad. And I mean that, I know a lot of people know what this is like, but you are so exhausted after you have an episode of the big D. So I thought, okay. I walked around, I picked up the few things that I wanted with her. She wanted to go to the second floor, but before I could even do that, I had to go back to the bathroom. Same thing, if not worse. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. I was so shaky and tired. So all I did was basically, she was shopping and I just basically sat at different places in the store. I've sat where I wasn't supposed to sit because I could not function. I can't even explain. It was horrible. After that, it was a 2-day recovery. And I come outside with the dog, but I am not the same. I am still not back. I am still blaming it on the Shingrix shot. That's the only thing. Everybody thinks it might have been that parasite. There's no way. Because I do eat salad, but I don't eat a lot of salad. And I don't like those bagged ones anyway, and that's where they said it is, other than cilantro, raspberry, all that kind of stuff. And I never had any of that. I thought, well, maybe I got it from something else, but I started, like I said the last time, I started reading up on that shots. You all need to read what's in them things. There's Shingrix and there's another one. Well, the Shingrix shot, I think, is made in China. I'm trying to remember what I read. But then the other one has, I hate to even say this, has binders from aborted babies or something like that. You'll just need to Wikipedia Shingrix shot. That's all I'm saying. So I've been trying to drink as much as possible. I'm not doing a whole lot because I get out of breath really fast. Headache still. I still have a really bad headache. Tired. I don't know what else it could be. That was the only thing that was different in my life, was after, I think June 4th is the date I got that shot. And it was about a week later or so when I really started having a reaction. And I've spoke to other people. In fact, my sister-in-law that lives in Kansas City, she had same thing but not as bad as me. And I'm thinking the reason why I have it so bad was because my immune system is not where it needs to be because I'm diabetic. Not really, when you're diabetic, your immune system's just on the down low. So that's kind of what's going on. Plans for the future. Oh, look, I got a mosquito sitting on my camera or on my phone. My plans for the future right now is just trying to get better. I have a couple meetups coming up in September and October, I believe. It's too hot right now. I don't have an an vent in my van. I had a company reach out that wants to gift me air conditioner heater for the roof of my van, which I agreed I would do. I just haven't heard back from them. So I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. I thought about buying one of those ones that are like portable and you can vent it out your window. I thought about doing that, but right now I can barely, I eat and then I just feel like I'm gonna throw up. I'm not sure what it could be other than that shot. Everything else is going good. Everything is, I'm gonna try Friday. My sister's coming down to where I live and we're gonna go to a few, I can't even think straight anymore. I'm gonna go to a few thrift stores. She likes to go and go to those, so I'm gonna go with her and hope that I make it through the day. I imagine I'll make it, but I'm afraid Saturday's gonna be hell for me. I can't explain or tell anybody, do your research on these vaccines. I should have never got it. It was the biggest mistake of my life. I did it because my dad had shingles and I was sure I didn't want to get them. They're painful, apparently. And I was afraid of getting it. And so, they're like, well, get a shingle shot. It's a two-shot series. You get one, and then it's like 8 weeks later, you get the second. First one was arm turned really red and sore, really bad. The next one, that's the killer one. That's the one, I don't know, it was like a booster, I guess they call it. I'm just saying, do your research on these vaccines. I will never, ever, same thing happens when I get, if I get the flu shot, I get sicker than a dog, so I haven't gotten that in years. But I'm just saying, do your research on these vaccines or the medications that they want to give you, because you don't know what's in them. I can't believe some of the stuff that is in these vaccines and medications, and they're supposed to make you feel better. I have cut my medications back. I take I got to take my mental health medication. There's no way around that one, because if not, it'd be a bad situation for me and my family. So I do take those. As far as other medications, I take a small dose of a blood pressure medication and my Warfarin, which I have to take because I've had a stroke before and I've had blood clots. But other than that, I've been taking vitamins. I've cut myself back on there's one medication. If you're taking it and you try to get off of it, they think that somebody taking opioids is going to have an addiction problem. Gabapentin. Try to go off of that medication you are in bad shape. Really, really bad shape. I was taking 600 in the morning and 600 at night. I forgot one dose in the morning, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I felt so bad, and I started looking at my medications and realized I had missed it. So what I had done is you have to cut yourself off of it slowly, or you feel like you're dying. So I'm down to one pill at night, and I'm trying to get off of it because I had myself off of it before, but then I started taking it because it's supposed to help with pain. It doesn't really help with pain at all. And I don't know. All I'm saying is y'all need to do your research. Some of these things cause cancer. Slim chance, they say. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. I would never go on any kind of a medication. That's why from now on, I'm researching everything they want to give me. Antibiotics, I don't really have a problem with. I haven't. One of them made my blood get really, 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 really super thin, and I had to take vitamin K because it was like my INR is supposed to be around 2.5. It was like 11. So it was super thin. I was told to go home, sit in a chair, don't move, don't do anything, don't try to cook anything. This was several years ago when this happened, because they had put me on an antibiotic because I had bladder infection. Well, it wasn't the bladder infection, it was the problem. The reason why I had blood in my urine was because of my INR just skyrocketed. So anyway, all I'm saying is read your medication labels, do your research on each one of them, and know what you're putting in your body, because after what just happened to me with the Shingrix shot, I will never, ever take another shot. Never. They've got mercury in them. There's just so many things. The one that I took, it has something weird in it, but it's from China. That ought to make it. I should have did my research before I took the shot. And also there's another Shingrix shot that, like I said, has aborted fetal babies, some kind of a binder or something from them. It's right there on Wikipedia. You can read about it. I'm not making this up. It's disgusting. And the thought that they think these things are going to make you better, they're not. If you have an immune system like mine, it's bad. It's really, really bad. But like I said, if it cools down, I got a couple places I want to go camp overnight. I'll have to take a cooler because there's no electric. But like right now, I'm barely eating, which might be good for my diet, but not really healthy. I can tell that I've lost quite a bit of weight. You guys don't see me like some of my family has seen me and said, "Oh my God, you lost a lot of weight." And I'm like, yeah, not by choice. Yeah, it's great that I'm losing weight, but But I'm out here with Shadow. She's chilling over here. She's been on a mole hunt again. I told you about her moles. She'll lay with her head down and watch the ground move where they're at. Then they're done, because the wolf in her, I guess, it's done. If something, she's tried to catch squirrels. She's never really caught a squirrel. She doesn't go after birds because she knows she can't catch a bird. But we had a groundhog here once. It was a little baby one. He was only about that big. He was cute, even though I know they're destructive. And she had gotten underneath the back room, and the door was off of it, and was in there. Well, she went in there, and I couldn't figure out why she was in there. And that's why she was in there. She chased him out here, and he flipped over here, and I got a hold of her and got her inside, and he had went underneath the car we had down here. Well, he got out and hasn't been back since. That's the only, I'm afraid to see if she got a hold of anything, what it would be like, because she was after him. She doesn't like other dogs too much. I can't take her to the dog park because she wants to roughhouse with them, and if they're female, she wants to take them down. So she comes to the backyard, or I hook her up in the front if I'm wanting to sit up front. But I'm going to end this video here and just want to tell you to do your research on your medications. I don't care how sick you are. You know, Shadow. Try to escape. I don't care how sick you are, what you have wrong with you, you better watch whatever you're putting in your body, because if it's got any bad side effects, if you got diabetes at all, that's really it's really hard on your body. And I know people have to take medication, don't get me wrong. But if there's something that says it's going to cause cancer, or there's something that says that you're going to have hives from it or whatever, I don't take it anymore. I quit. I'm done. I'm at the end of my rope with all this medication. My dad wouldn't take medication, but his diabetic medicine and his blood pressure medicine, that was the only ones he would take. And my mom had really bad arthritis, and she refused to take anything. She just suffered through it. I have really bad, my spine is collapsing. Yeah, it hurts like hell. I've put different patches on there. My fingers have arthritis in them. I don't know if you can tell, one of them get a little crooked. My toes have arthritis in them. I'm not taking anything that the doctors prescribe for it. I'm just gonna deal with the pain as much as I can. Can't handle it really. I'm just gonna deal with it. So I'm just saying, be careful what you put in your body. Be careful, because a lot of it is basically poison. It's poison. That's all I got to say for today. I gotta get to watch my dog. She's over there sniffing around the fence like she's wanting to escape. Oh, nope, she's peeing. I'm gonna call her over here. Come here, Shadow. Come here. Come here. Come here. She may, there she is. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go here. It's already been 20-minute video of nothing. just an update.